Rick Hagen reporting in, and I just want to give you guys some details on the clips that you are about to see on this very video. The first two clips are a little technique that I like to do to get my upper back, my delts, my core really fired up for heavy pressing. It's a technique very similar to like what Ollie lifters do with the front rack position for front squats and cleans, right? Going supra maximal loads just to really get their nervous system fired up and adapted to extremely heavy weights. And I noticed that when I do this, I'm able to press heavier weight more easily than if I just do a conventional warm up to that heavy weight. So if you guys haven't tried that technique out, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 7 rating that it's something that you must do. It's very good. It's going to help you squeeze out a couple more pounds in your overhead press. Now, with that being said, I did press for work today. I did bench press. So originally I was planning on doing decline benching, trying to go for that golden goose of 495, but I decided against it because I figured I was already fried from benching during work. So I went with the overhead pressing. After I did my extreme warm-up technique of 310 and then 360 pounds, I attempted 260, which would have been a 5-pound PR from yesterday. And I get it, I probably should have gone for 255 to get a cleaner rep, but that didn't really drive me. I just want to keep hitting bigger weights. Needless to say, I just didn't have that same punch in my pressing, that same spring, probably from the morning workout. It just wasn't there. So I was a little disappointed. I figured I would just drop back down to 2 plates and see what happened. I was able to squeeze out 2 reps pretty easily, which really isn't bad if you look back to a few months ago when I first started doing the overhead pressing with the football bar. The first time I pressed 2 plates was a grinder. It was very difficult. And then every additional 5 pounds were pretty tough grinders. So the fact that I was able to do 2 plates for 2 fairly easily speaks volumes about just the progress. And it just goes to show that if you do something every single day, the specificity, if you got the consistency, the desire, the determination to get better at a specific movement pattern, or even a specific, right, like a press in general, just pressing in general, you will get stronger at pressing if you just focus on pressing. It's common sense, right? It'd be like the same thing with pulling. If you just wanted to get a thick, dense back and all you did was deadlifts and pull-ups and rows, you're probably going to get a very thick, dense back much faster than if you did some pulling and then some pressing and then some squatting. So it just goes to show that specificity is key, and I'm pretty happy with the progress that I've made so far. It just takes time for overhead pressing more than any other exercise. Overhead pressing, then I would say flat bench. They're just beasts to progress with. But let's check out the clips, and you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about.